drafted Michael Porter Jr. with the 14th pick in a draft he slipped from potentially being the #1 overall pick.
Absolutely.
Had back issues. Denver grabs him as a contender. They essentially redshirted him last year. They brought him along slowly this year. And he's the player who gives the Nuggets upside in the long term that can maybe take them from being a perennial conference finalist, conference semifinalist, and make them a championship contender, putting him alongside Jokic and Jamal Murray. But this is a player who you're already seeing. He is a matchup nightmare for teams inside, outside, and we're only starting to see what he's capable of. He is a player who, again, he could have been the #1 pick in the draft 2 years ago if he was healthy.
I'm gonna have to take a jump in my role. You know, coach has been vocal about that, and it was for me in the offseason just to put in the work and be ready for it. We lost a lot of wing players, like you said, and so I'm just ready for whatever coach tries to tell me to do, and I'm gonna be ready. And hopefully that means a bigger role, you know. But whatever he tells me to do, I'm gonna do it. I mean, a lot of it is film, seeing, you know, the mental part of it, and then another part in the offseason was just with my strength coach, you know, working on mobility, agility, and then on the court with my on-the-court trainer back home, just, you know, he would put me in situations, he would bring in certain people, have me guard them. But it's definitely been a vocal point of what I've been working on, so I want to take a jump in that area as well this year. Like I said, it's you know, we got a different look on this team this year, and it's whatever coach, whatever position he puts me in. But I think for me, I would love to start. I would love to start off the games and you know, produce right from the get-go. So that's my goal. Obviously, nothing is just given to you. You got to earn it. But I would love to be a starter.
Running the floor, the tip backs.
He's had a 42-point game down here, but he's had a couple of very meager scoring games and a nice find inside. The defense went up top, and Millsap was free.
Break with the steal.
Here's Porter. This is a three. Nice shot. Michael Porter, LeBron three.
Now, this is one thing that they're going to have to address. This three-point shooting for the Lakers over their last 3 ball games, 20 of 95, only 21%.
Good number. Inside Porter. His reverse is good. He beats Kuzma to the hole.
In fact, understandably so, that he's missing his family. This is a unique environment. And yesterday, JaVale McGee on the Lakers even said that he has a little cabin fever as Michael Porter Jr. pulls up and buries the three.
You could see the light at the end of the tunnel because playoffs were around the corner, and then you're off for 4.5 months, and you're asking them to ramp it back up as Michael Porter Jr.
16 for the game, 5 assists over Craig. No, Kuzma couldn't get it. Here comes Porter, numbers the other way. Porter has not missed a shot and continues that way.
The Lakers get a run out from Danny Green. They lead by 2. Here's Porter with Rondo on him, and he sticks it.
Much more aggressive.
Same rotation. Shot clock down to 2. Porter's got to get one up over LeBron James, and he hits it. Ooh. Wow. 3
counts with some teammates in LA. He's got 4 points. Inside, tough move, and 1.
He's stressing, gives them a chance to win tonight. Mark?
Yeah, and here he is up court to Gary Harris. He's a guy that fell in the draft because of some back issues. Great find by Michael Porter Jr. Tomorrow night right here, actually over on ESPN. Michael Porter Jr., corner 3, good.
See, I guarantee you he'll force the issue.
No doubt. Porter on the drive. Left-handed layup is good.
Early, and not just fast break, but he said in our half-court set to have the same energy and attention to detail that we do on the fast break. And speaking of attention to detail
For this Nuggets team.
And Porter throws it to himself
Yes, he
off
did.
the backboard
Yes,
and
he
scores
did.
it.
he said he go force the issue.
Handle on both of these teams, missing such important players. Nice block shot from Michael Porter. Well, a lot of the same scenario like that with the Clippers. Nice feed inside. Jokic finishes. Morris inside. Jokic finds Porter for the lane. Got extra pass.
It is. It's so pretty.
Jokic throws it down court. Porter able to catch. Laying up and in.
Boy, I tell you, very few guys in the league make.
Porter, nice feed.
Wow.
Boy, beautiful look for Porter, and Jokic able to finish. Play. Porter shoots over Reggie Jackson. There's taking advantage. It's just unprecedented. Jokic across the lane, gets it into Porter for the finish. That's 7 assists for Jokic. When they were the Baltimore Bullets, and as mean as Porter deflects.
Remember, and having my daughter, we beat them 3-on-3. We got it done. How about you? Please don't tell me it was when I smoked you. And speak about it and make a difference in your own way.
Porter down low, bank shot is good, and a foul.
Line 11 times.
Ball misses the three. Plumlee the rebound. Porter inside. Nice feed from Plumlee. Boy, the big man.
This will be the third and final game between these two teams, and immediately the ball goes inside to Porter, and he lays it up. It was interesting hearing Chris Paul talk about that game against Utah. Said there was a lot of uncertainty going in, as Porter's going to lay it up and in. Millsap, veteran, trying to back down another veteran in Gallinari. As Porter's three rattles in.
Gave them a break. Yes, I did.
Backdoor cut, and Robertson side, and it rolls off the rim. Was not expecting that. Porter, mid-range jumper, that is good, and he is having himself a first half.
Certainly with what's happening with the COVID-19 situation and the shelter in place. Michael Porter Jr. continues today's NBA.
Held Jokic to just 7 in the first, as Porter Jr. continues where he left off. Nonetheless, it is still a tight affair. Porter again, and he knocks down the three. SGA finds the open man. Diallo spots up, in and out on that three. Knocked down a couple against Utah. Porter steps into it, and he's got another one. Michael, 3-point Thunder lead out of that timeout. Porter still been feeling it, and he continues to knock down shots. He's
got guys available, or if you don't.
The Thunder grinded through this one. Another backdoor cut, and Porter Jr. stays in the air long enough.
Now with the way Porter's playing.
Blazers are a poor defensive team, as Porter's first shot is on the way and good. So Michael Porter. Now long range, Collins no. Rebound, Michael Porter Jr. 22 years old, he'll fire and hit. Lillard pass it out. Good look from McCollum, that's no good. Porter's got it, taps it to himself. Porter against Nurk. Porter around Nurk, lay it up and in. Morris circles through, and Craig dumps it to Jokic. Give it to Porter. Goodbye, as Porter sinks from downtown. They've made 8 of 13 threes. Pass under to Porter, and Porter puts it up and in. So Porter into Porter. He's away from his man, and he scores it. Those are the kind of...
Collins illegal. He got away with it.
Porter turns at the base, and he drills a 15-foot lead right here. Back cut. Porter put it up. 98. 38 now for Lillard. MPJ.
Answer.
Porter. And Porter. Now Porter.
Zoned by San Antonio.
Porter guarded by Derek White, who's a good defender. Now Porter steps back. 3-ball on the way. That's good.
But it came out.
Game, 17 points, 6 rebounds. Shot 6 for 10. Now Porter cranks up another one. That's good. Into Millsap. Millsap swatted. Gives it to Porter. Another 3. That's good too. So MP with some long
3 attempts from the 3-point line.
DeRozan trying to collect, and Plumlee's got it. Porter, lay it up and in. So Michael Porter Jr. had 10 points. Dozier with a rebound. Grant for 3. Not yet. Porter there, and he puts it up and in. Helps to be 6'10" and athletic. 7th rebound for him. In the lane, put it up, no. Porter there, Porter, yes! Michael Porter Jr., there we go.
Monte just late stepping back.
Now coming in, oh, great pass. And that's what Porter calls easy points when he's playing with them.
Hold him up too high.
Great block, Michael Porter with a senior block. Let Torrey Craig, check that. Jerami Grant, Porter, 4-3, got it. See if that's a new career high there. Dozier. Porter again? Yes! Again!